Hey guys, welcome back to Spark Series. Today we're going to talk about how to engage core muscles and how to really strengthen them. Before we start, the first thing I want to do is kind of explain what does it mean to have a strong core. Well, a couple things. Basically, we want to make sure that we have a neutral pelvis and strengthen our stabilizing muscles throughout our abdomen, low back. That will allow our entire core to stay stable. If our pelvis is out of whack or in a poor tilted position, it doesn't matter how strong our abs are, we're not going to be able to engage it properly. So I'm going to give you a couple ways to basically test yourself, and then a couple basic ways to strengthen. There are tons of ways to do it, but I'll give you a couple simple ways to do it today. So I'm going to use Coach Dave here. He's going to start off in a plank position. So as he hops down, I'm going to use a PVC pipe. Get a friend to do this for you. What they're going to do is they're going to place the PVC pipe on the back. What we're trying to do is minimize two gaps. One is the gap here behind his low back, and the other one is we're trying to get rid of the gap here. All right, so the first thing we need to do is understand how to make sure we tilt our pelvis properly. If Dave arches his back, so arch, good. This is not strong, too much of a gap. So he's going to pull his belly in, and he's going to basically do a posterior pelvic tilt to make sure we make it neutral. He's continuously pulling his belly into the bar. He's also going to try to pull his head to the post, minimize this gap. If you see people with really round shoulders, can you round your shoulders for me, Dave? Good. There's going to be a big gap here. All you're going to do is ask them to squeeze their shoulder blades together, and now we have a nice fix. Obviously a tough skill to be able to achieve. So we're trying to minimize this one. If you get it, try doing a push-up with it. Don't do it. We're good. Try hitting a push-up with that, or even a ring row. Have someone hold a PVC on your back. As you do it, see if you can maintain it. A couple of things we're going to try is to strengthen that core is we're actually going to go back down on your back. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to lay down, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with a strict crunch. All right, I know in CrossFit we're trying to use the full sit-ups. This one we're really trying to stabilize that low belly. So the first thing Dave is going to do is he's going to bring his legs up in the air. Good, now he's going to put his arms straight up. Okay, we call this a dead bug position. First thing Dave's going to do is he wants to flatten his low back. All right, so he's tucking his pelvis, okay, pulling his belly button to his spine. Now what he's going to do, he's going to think of leading with his chest and trying to bring his chest towards my hand and then controlling back down. Really important you control up and control down. Don't just fall down every time. Try one more, Dave. Good. This stays pulled in. Go and control back down the whole time. Relax. That's number one. We can do a couple other variations from this position. The whole time your low back's got to be stuck and keep your tailbone on the ground. So this one is going to go back up into that position, into our dead bug position. All right, from here, he's going to try to drop opposing arm and leg. First, he's going to crunch first. Okay, so his shoulder blades are off the ground. He's still pulling this in. This isn't going to change. Now he's going to drop opposing arm and leg. This stays stuck. Then he comes back up. Then he's going to switch. Good. All the while, his shoulder blades are staying off and he's staying contracted in here. Relax. Good. I'm going to show you one more. I'm going to give Dave 2 seconds to breathe. Okay. Next one is a little more difficult. What we're going to do is we're going to work our way into a hollow body position. Okay. Tough skill to be able to do. Again, you got to keep your low back stuck. So Dave's going to go back into that dead bug position. Arms up. He's going to bring his shoulder blades up. Now he's going to try to drop both arms, both legs, all the while not letting this come off. Should he get to a point where he completely disengages because it's too hard, okay, he's just not going to go that far yet. All right, so whatever distance you have that you can work with, remember these are long levers, so the farther we go, the harder it's going to be. But for now, stick to a range you can deal with, keeping this engaged, your low back flat. And then if you want to test it, you can try it in a full hollow body, which we like to do in our gymnastics movements. So Dave's going to go into a hollow body, so he's reaching out really long. Good, and he's trying to get rid of any gap that's under here. So he's pulling his belly in, and he's going to try to hold that. This is probably the hardest part, okay? But again, we are looking for that engagement, nice low flat back. Try these out, they're pretty tough. Try hitting them before workout. Mixing it with a little glute work, which we can talk about next time, will be a great movement prep for pretty much any movement, especially something like deadlifts and squats. But again, keep the comments coming. If you have any other questions, let us know, and we'll see you next time. Have a good one.